boards and universities have done studies that have shown that well, for those of you who don't know, hydrofracking is where you take water and other chemicals and you fracture rock, and then you extract natural gas. One of the problems is they can have accidents where natural gas and methane can leak into our local water supplies. And what it can create is, I kid you not, flammable water. And, that bears repeating, flammable water, because it's an ironic statement to say. What happens is the natural gas, when it seeps into the water table, can then come out your faucets and it can actually combust, things like methane. Right now the county has a ban on hydrofracking in all county lands. I'd like to have tougher restrictions in Ulster County to protect property owners from having their water table essentially destroyed by an accident. If you look at something like BP, the lack of regulation there resulted in billions of dollars in property damage to the Gulf Coast. It destroyed an ecosystem. And hydrofracking could have the same impact on this area if there was an accident. And it's worth noting that there's really no way to effectively clean a water supply once it's been contaminated. You can't essentially, filter out an entire water supply to remove all the natural gas or methane that would seep into it. So until companies can, provide a safe means of extracting natural gas, I think we need to be cautious on that issue. I'd like to also throw out a couple facts about Golden Hill that are relevant to this discussion. Golden Hill has been under county control since 1931. And, the talks of closing it, I think everyone would really agree, are completely unacceptable. I mean, putting it in one form or another, splitting it up are two great ideas. I think that should be an overall plan to have one near Kingston and one in southern Ulster County. But the first part of that platform would be to reduce the deficit. Right now, Golden Hill is running a deficit, and the county has to pay about $5.5 million to offset that. And I think that's the first area we need to address. We can do that by expanding the scope of what Golden Hill does. We can do that by a day half facility, which is essentially like a daycare for seniors that are starting to develop dementia, and their loved ones are not willing to put them permanently. The legislature is pretty divided on that issue, and there's people on both sides of the issue, and it's pretty much bipartisan on both sides. There's Republicans and Democrats on one side, Republicans and Democrats on the other, and the last vote was, I think, 14 to 15. So I think this is going to be an issue that's going to be decided next year. And I just want to echo, the thing that we do need to have two facilities. It's unacceptable for seniors to be able to have to travel to visit their friends and relatives, and we really need more focus in Warsaw because we need the jobs, and we need more